Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley, and I am so glad the bye week is in the rear view mirror. I'm ready to go on the road in the SEC, go down to Arkansas, take care of business, make another statement. That's right, make another statement. Tennessee currently 4-0. They're ranked 4th in the AP poll. They're 5th in the ESPN FPI. The FPI also gives the Vols an 82% chance of making the college football playoff. And they're not just going out and winning. They're doing it in dominant fashion. You can say what you want. You can talk about, who they played. You can talk about NC State, Oklahoma. I really don't care. Tennessee is doing exactly what they are supposed to do. They're second in the country in scoring defense. That's a Josh Heupel-led football team that is second in the country in scoring defense. They're first in the country in scoring offense, averaging 54 points per game. They're first in yards allowed per game. They're third in total offense. I mean, this team is going out. They're not only taking care of business, but they're doing it in dominant fashion. And I get it. You can talk about who they've played in NC State and Oklahoma and Kent State and Chattanooga. They've not played anybody. I don't really care. They're doing what they're supposed to do, and they're doing things that they haven't done in a long time. And that's why I love this tweet from Bill Martin. Came out a couple of days ago. Me and Kaner talked about this yesterday on the morning show. Through the first 4 games, 218 points scored. That is the most in modern school history through 4 games. You got to go back to 1933. So I don't care about schedules. I don't care about Kent State, Chattanooga. I don't care who it is. You're doing something you've not done since 1933. You've allowed 28 points. That is the fewest allowed by Tennessee through the first 4 games since 1966. So again, NC State, Oklahoma, I don't care who's on the schedule. You're doing things you haven't done in a long time, and we've rattled off all the records throughout the opening of this season. Nico throwing for the most passing yards in school history in a half. That's something that Peyton Manning didn't do. That's something that T. Martin didn't do. Heath Schuler, Andy Kelly, Condredge Holloway. Go down the list of all your favorite Tennessee quarterbacks. Nico did it in his first start at Tennessee, first home start. You can count the bowl game if you want, but he did it first game this season, something that all those other greats did not do. This defense, man, they're playing dominant defense. They're playing complementary football. We went 19 quarters without allowing a touchdown. I think you got to go back to the 1930s to find the last time that Tennessee did that. People want to devalue the Oklahoma game, right? Well, Oklahoma's not that good. Quarterbackless Oklahoma Sooners. Well, Tennessee went down there. They got a top 15 win on the road for the first time since 2006. You see a theme here. We're 4 games into this thing. People want to say we haven't played anybody. We are doing things that we haven't done in a long time. 4-0 for just the 6th time since 1992. By the way, two of those 4-0 starts were under Josh Heupel. They got another opportunity coming up this weekend. Tennessee will go on the road to Fayetteville, Arkansas to take on the Razorbacks. They're a 2-touchdown favorite right now. The ESPN FPI has Tennessee at an 82.2% chance to win this game. Look, it's Arkansas. I don't think they're very good. I think Tennessee goes down there and takes care of business. But we can talk about numbers again. Arkansas has won 3 straight. They've won 4 out of the last 5. The last time Tennessee beat Arkansas on the road, you got to go back to 2001. So let's just go and check another box. Let's go break another record. Let's go take care of more business this weekend. But for some people, not most of you guys get it, but for a select few, that's not good enough. That's what we're doing is not good enough. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. But as always, I need you guys to do that YouTube stuff for me. Smash the thumbs up just below this video. It's quick. It's free. It's easy. It helps the channel. Also attack the comment section. If you like the content around here, but maybe you don't have a question, maybe you don't have a comment about this particular video, attack the comment section with a GBO. It helps the algorithm, the analytics, all that good stuff. And if it's your first time here, welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. We're not experts here. We're not insiders. We're not media. We don't pretend to be any of that stuff, man. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like that raw, real, emotional response, that's what we do around here. Make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. EA Sports College Football 25 tonight, live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. DJ Boogie is back. We got it figured out. So it's going to be a regular Tuesday night. We're going to have a good time tonight. So come hang out at 6:30. Then Talkin VAWLS live tomorrow, 7 p.m. We're going to break down this Arkansas game. We're going to give our official predictions. So come hang out for that. So 4-0, breaking all these records, doing things we've not done since 2001, 2006, 1992, 1933. Why is it not good enough? What are you talking about, Boogie? Let's take a look at the comment section. And I get it. Again, a select few. I like this comment from Jacob Pearson. This was on the morning show that myself and Eric Kane had yesterday. If you missed that, go back and give it a watch. Always a good time talking ball with Kaner. But I like this comment from Jacob Pearson. He says, the problem with just win is once, in fact, you do just win, then people become ungrateful. And then they move the goalpost even more. Then they aren't satisfied with just winning. Then they want to be perfect. And just winning can never please anyone no matter what. Just have fun, win games, and Buck Fama GBO. I love that comment. Thank you for that comment, Jacob. And what he says there is so spot on. And I've been there, done that, man. I come from the spoiled generation of Tennessee fans. When they were playing a South Carolina or a Vanderbilt late in the season, you didn't even feel like you needed to watch it because you knew Tennessee was going to go out there and take care of business. And when you get to that point, winning by 14 is no longer good enough. Winning on the road is no longer good enough. Now you got to win by 21, 28, 35. You got to win in dominant fashion or else that's just not good enough. You can't take your foot off the gas against Oklahoma on the road to get a win on a sloppy field when your two tackles are out. That's not good enough. It's not good enough to beat a top 15 opponent on the road. It's not good enough to beat NC State 51-10. It's not good enough to beat Kent State 73-0. That's not good enough. More. We want more. Now, here's the response that I'm not surprised I got at all. This guy says, I just want people to stop running their mouths. I'm never going to stop running my mouth. I'm never going to stop talking. I'm going to be in front of this microphone talking all the time, so get used to it. He says, we haven't accomplished anything yet. Well, I rattled off at the top of this video all the things that Tennessee has accomplished, the records they've broken. He says, namely, we got to beat the Gators by 20. Let's do that first. So Jake's comment is, until we beat the Gators by 20, none of this matters. None of this is good enough. We got to go out. We got to beat the Gators by 20. Let me bring you up to speed. You get hired at Tennessee, you're hired to do one thing first and foremost, and that's beat the big three. You got to beat Georgia. You got to beat Alabama. You got to beat Florida. So let's start with the Gators because that's what that comment mentioned. Until we beat Florida by 20, none of this matters. We're not good enough. Beat the Gators by 20. Excuse me, sir. Do you realize that we've only beat the Gators twice since 2005? We've got people in the chat, in the comments of these videos that have only seen Tennessee beat the Gators twice in their lifetime. Some maybe even once in their entire lifetime. Butch did it in 2016. Heupel did it in 2022. And that's a common theme here. When you see some of these boxes being checked off, Heupel is the guy to get it done. And man, there were some bad Florida teams. Will Muschamp beat Tennessee. 2011, they went 7-6. He beat Tennessee. 2013, 4-8, beat Tennessee. 2014, 7-5, beat Tennessee. Jim McElwain had some terrible Gator teams. He did lose to Butch Jones in 2016. They went 4-7 in 2017, but guess what? That's right, beat the Vols. So you're talking about a team that we've beat twice in almost 20 years. And until we beat them by 20, then nothing that Josh Heupel's doing is good enough. Understand that correctly? Alabama beat them once since 2007. So beating Oklahoma's not good enough on the road, top 15 opponent. That's not good enough. When we've beaten an Alabama football team once since 2007, talk about moving the goalpost. You want to know why I'm so passionate about people moving the goalpost? You know, Josh Heupel got that. He checked that off, man. He took care of Alabama in 2022. What a crazy game. What a fun game. A game we'll remember forever. Hendon Hooker, absolute legend. Should have beat him last year, had a 2-score lead at the half. Josh Heupel had us in position to win that game, didn't get it done. Georgia, you've lost 7 straight. You beat Kirby Smart once since he took the head coaching job at Georgia, and that took a Hail Mary from Josh Dobbs. So here the Vols sit at 4-0 with an 82% chance of making the college football playoff. If you like the ESPN FBI, you think it's accurate, they're predicting Tennessee to win every single game left on the schedule outside of Alabama and Georgia. They've got Tennessee at a 44% chance to beat Alabama, 39% chance to beat Georgia. But even if you drop those two games, you're 10-2, you're likely off to the college football playoff, and that's not good enough. In just year 4 of the Josh Heupel era, when we were at rock bottom after Jeremy Pruitt burnt the program to the ground, Josh Heupel comes in. He says, what can I do for you? What do you need from me as a leader? He rebuilds this program. He rebuilds this roster. We're talking about the deepest defensive line possibly in the history of Tennessee football. Our linebackers are playing pretty good. Oh, yeah, our offense is not very good, struggling. That's weird. We lead the country in scoring offense. That's not good enough. Some people can keep moving the goalposts. Some people can keep devaluing what this football team, but I think most of us are here to enjoy the ride. I think we're about to witness something special in Tennessee football. So buckle up and enjoy it and stop devaluing and moving the goalpost and doubting this football team. Let's get behind this football team. What are your thoughts? Jump into the comment section. Let's talk about it. As always, smash a thumbs up on the way out the door. Shout out to all the members of the channel. Couldn't do it without you guys. Think about hitting that join button. You can do it for just $1 a month. If you enjoy the content, the live streams, the videos, the morning shows, whatever it is, your membership helps me be able to do this, whether it's $1. Some of you guys give it the $10 level. Some of you guys give it the $35 level. I am grateful for all of you. Think about hitting that join button. We're giving away a free shirt every month to one of the members of the channel. You can go pick up your Talkin VAWLS merchandise at bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. All the links to do all that stuff are in the description below. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys have a great Tuesday. Hope to see you back here right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time for EA Sports College Football. Who wants to go head to head? Let's do it. Let's have some fun tonight. But that is going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name's Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.